Good evening, this is the Oscar expert here with Brother Bro. It's time to react to the People's Choice winner at the Toronto Film Festival. We don't know the winners at this point in time. We will read them and you will see it. Predictions? I'm going to go with the geezer choice, what everybody's predicting. I'm just going to say Belfast. It's the easiest to see getting the Oscar nomination. I agree that Belfast is like the front runner, but it almost seems too obvious. And there have been instances where like people thought A Star Is Born was a no-brainer. People thought The Artist was a no-brainer, and they didn't happen. I think The Worst Person in the World might rank, and just for funds, I'm going to be predicting it to win. And this might be a little bit, I might be a little blind by liking the movie, but I also think it has a lot of passion. I'm going to say for top three, I'll go Belfast, Power of the Dog, Worst Person in the World. I'm predicting Worst Person, Belfast, and The Eyes of Tammy Faye.
Could anything else get in?
I think Scarborough has a shot. I mean, Power of the Dog, like you said, could definitely place as well. Since Slumdog Millionaire, there's only been one time where the winner of this award has not been nominated for Best Picture, so it's a big deal.
Usually, out of the top three, we get like two.
The first film in contention, that Scarborough.
Wait,
Scarborough. That's number three. That's number three place.
Number three?
Yeah, Scarborough's three. I said it and I told you and I've seen it.
We've been told that we were told to watch Scarborough because it could get in the top three by a couple other fellow prognosticators. All right, so we don't know what order these are in. We know that Scarborough is somewhere. We know that Belfast is somewhere. Belfast very well may be winning. I mean, but like that's obvious that it's going to be somewhere. It's going to be first or second. Scarborough probably is going to be number three.
The third film in contention, Power of the Dog.
Power of the Dog.
Okay, so we don't know who it's winning.
No, we don't know yet.
Oh, now I'm disappointed. Now my prediction's fucking dumb. Now I've looked stupid.
Yeah, worst person didn't.
And also, yeah, that just means there's no hope for that movie.
Yeah.
This is easily going to be Belfast, Power of the Dog, Scarborough.
Literally everyone I talked to voted for Worst Person in the World because they're like, I don't know, maybe they're just more film people. Power of the Dog, that's great for its Best Picture chances. Can't deny that. Humans, not here. I mean, we told you, it was, it's not really like a total crowd accessible movie.
No Titan.
No Titan.
That's no fun.
I voted for it.
It's Belfast. It's Belfast.
It's Belfast.
This is just easy. Well, you know what? We shouldn't have fucking doubted it. It was too obvious.
I didn't doubt it.
And it was just too obvious.
Who's we?
Me.
You shouldn't have went out there with your bold prediction.
Seemed too inevitable. I'm willing to take an L on a prediction like this, though. So was Belfast the front runner for Best Picture? I mean, technically it is. Technically it is.
Just because it's the front runner doesn't mean you think it has the win in the bag. But I think it's obvious to acknowledge that it's the front runner. Will I be happy if this film wins the Oscar? Not really. I don't need it to.
No, I would not be enthusiastic about it. It would be a very boring win for me. I don't dislike the movie, and I wouldn't not recommend seeing it, but I just wasn't blown away by it. I don't know what to say.
I'm glad that other people are being really charmed by it, but I definitely think even if you're one of the people who is charmed and loves this movie, you have to admit that in 5 years, we're going to forget about it. Like, can we admit that? It's one of those Best Picture winners, hypothetically. People are like, yeah, inevitably, it's a top contender. Watch out, everybody. Yes, it is. It is the number one. It should be at your number one because it actually could win.
And I mean, if it wins Best Picture, then what do you have? Screenplay, potentially supporting actress, and then maybe director. That'd be taking it pretty far. If Belfast was just an easy coast and a cruise to the Best Picture Oscar, that would be so fucking boring, honestly. I really don't want that. I need it to be challenged at least. I need it to have some fierce competition coming from something that I care more about. I want Licorice Pizza. The first runner-up is Scarborough, and the second runner-up is Power of the Dog.
Oh, shit.
Fucker.
Okay.
Scarborough, second place. Scarborough is a crowd pleaser. And Power of the Dog ain't that. Power of the Dog ranking, though, was good for it, because a lot of people thought it wouldn't even rank being, isolating and, like, just for critics. So that's good for it. I think, Power of the Dog is definitely a fair movie to have on for picture and director and, like, acting awards and technicals, so.
Scarborough getting number 2 is surprising. That it beat Power of the Dog. Now, I get it because, like you said, Power of the Dog is not really a crowd pleaser, and it took me 2 watches of this film to really appreciate it, and I had to think a lot about it. I had to wrap my small brain around that movie, and now I can finally say I really like Power of the Dog, and I'm very glad that it placed. I want the Oscar success for that film, and so I'm happy because Power of the Dog is one of my favorites at TIFF. Oscar chances wise, Power of the Dog could be like a Beale Street or a One Night in Miami, something that gets on the cusp of a nomination that also those films also place at TIFF. I, Tonya is another one. it could get on the cusp and not get it. But a lot of people are optimistic, and I'm feeling the optimism as well for its nominations.
Also, The Rescue won the documentary award. That is a potential frontrunner for documentary.
Yeah, I think that one's definitely going to get nominated.
Stay tuned for our updated predictions where you will see Power of the Dog in Belfast. You will not see Scarborough. Why is Scarborough not automatically an Oscar contender for placing in the top 3? Because not every time something places means it's an Oscar movie, okay? Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Have you been chosen?